Good morning, everyone. My name is Liam Kong, your Senior Class and Student Council President, and I have some very exciting news. Our Student Council will be hosting a Fayette County High School toy drive in honor of our late Superintendent Minnie Culp. We'll be partnering up with Dunbar, Bryan Station, Henry Clay, Lafayette, and Takes Creek in order for this to happen. You can donate your toys at these locations from 8:30 to 3 from now until December 16th. These toys will be donated to the elementary schools in Lexington, and I hope y'all can donate and make this an amazing toy drive.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. These are the announcements for December 10th. It is Thursday. Today is an A day. We're going to follow our A day schedule. Make sure that you are participating in your synchronous class sessions. It was cold this morning. I know what you're thinking. It was cold this morning, and this protects my dome. Since I got my hair really, really short right now, keeps me kind of warm. So back to the morning announcements here. You got to be at your Zoom meetings. You got to do the work. You got to make sure that you are dotting the I's and crossing your T's. I almost said it backwards. Dotting your T's and crossing your I's. You got to make sure that you are taking care of business, guys. You got to do everything in your power to get your grade as high as possible. These grades will be recorded and uploaded on your transcript. This is important. It's a big stretch. We only have a few days left in the semester. We're not doing a traditional finals week. We're doing a finals week during the pandemic or an intervention week. We've sent out information on that. Just the biggest thing is that Monday and that Wednesday are flips. We're going A, B, and then that Friday, that Monday and that Wednesday and that Friday are flipped. We're going A, B, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the Friday is a C day. You're still expected to log on with your teachers, and you are going to try to get as much work done as possible to get your grade as high as possible. So just do a good job. I know my teachers are working super hard. I need my students to meet us halfway and work super hard. Stay positive. Do your best. Do your best. Guys, I in these last recent days, as the chorus class, the drama class, the orchestra class. These last days, a lot of different projects have been finalizing, right? I'm still taken by the powerful message in the North Star Thespian production that we saw on YouTube, and that chorus concert, and how much work, energy, and effort went into that chorus concert. I now want to introduce the orchestra is putting together a virtual concert, and they've got a teaser video on YouTube. All you got to do is type in FDHS orchestra virtual concert, and you're going to be exposed to a 3-minute video, right? A 3-minute video that's kind of introducing the concert that they're doing for the KMEA, the Kentucky Music Educators Association, that's going to air February 15th. Guys, part of what makes us humans, part of what brings us joy and really culture in our lives is the arts and that form of expression and communication. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that we get to do it at all in education. It's a beautiful thing that we have so many kids with that kind of talent that can have that outlet for their creativity, for their emotion, for themselves, right? For their lives, right? And then us as educators and adults, we get to sit back and we get to marvel at the talent, marvel at the product that our kids are putting together. It's awesome. I mean, Friday, this is on the same note, right? This is a different form of expression, a different form of talent. Friday, I'm going to drive 3.5 hours to Owensboro to watch our football team play in a football game. It's awesome to see kids doing things. And as professional educators and as folks that have dedicated our lives to children, I think putting a young person in a situation where they can be successful, coaching them through that, teaching them through that, and then stepping back and allowing them to be successful is, um, man, it is one of the most powerful things in my career. You know, when I get emails from students telling me I got into this college, meeting with a student earlier, yesterday talking about, oh, I'm waiting on my acceptance letter from this school, and I got my acceptance letter from that school, and just the possibilities that their individual lives have. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's the reason why I get out of bed. It's the reason why your teachers work so hard and do what they do on a daily basis. So I encourage you to seek those outlets if you don't have them already. Join a club, join a team, even if we're virtual. Do something beyond going to your class, doing your assignments. That's going to make high school and life meaningful and engaging, right? Our brains, we're pack animals. Our brains are wired to seek out engagement. And you can program yourself to do that in a positive way, in a way that sets you up and is conducive for long-term success. Okay, next thing I want to go over is I got an email and had a conversation with a young man, one of our senior ambassadors, kid on the golf team, Bryson Berry, and he had the idea of doing a toy drive to honor Superintendent Koch. And the truth is, I'm still bummed. I'm still pretty sad. I'm still pretty taken by the suddenness and, the impact of losing our superintendent. Some of the things that he did, it wasn't a popularity contest for him. He was in it for the kids. He was in it to try to make our situations for students as best as possible. And the support that he gave our school was awesome. I mean, he paid for the 10 metal detectors. He paid for the people to work the 10 metal detectors. I mean, I can go on and on and on. But Bryson reaches out and says, hey, I want to do something to honor the superintendent. Here's some ideas. We talked about the toy drive. And I'm like, bro, you're not going to be able to do this on your own. You got to get help. Let's get Mr. Versailles. Let's get the student council. Let's try to make this as big as possible. So one thing led to another. And before you know it, not only do we have the student council at Frederick Douglass High School all in on this toy drive. Oh my goodness, guys, we've got every single high school here in town promoting and pushing this event. So right now, the plan to honor the late Superintendent Manny Koch is for students at Bryan Station, Dunbar, Frederick Douglass, Henry Clay, and Lafayette, and Tates Creek to host a toy drive that's going to benefit Fayette County elementary students. We're going to be dropping off toys at every high school. So I encourage you, since you're my students, to drop off toys at this high school. Man, if you can't do it, if this is beyond your capabilities, it's all good. Don't worry about it. But if you can, go get a Lego or go get I don't know, am I dating myself here? I was going to go with Ninja Turtles or Transformers. On a side note, I got to tell you, my favorite was Go Speed Racer, Go Speed Racer, Go. He had the Mach 5, and then he didn't know the guy was his brother. It's awesome. And every episode was the same. I didn't notice it because I was a kid, but now I look back and I'm like, the same theme over and over again. Anyway, back to my story here. Sorry. My brain is pinging. Boom, boom, boom. On December 10th through December 16th, between 8:30 and 3, we will be accepting donations. And then on the 17th and 18th, we will be organizing and delivering the donations in name of Superintendent Koch to elementary students here in Fayette County. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. My hat's off to the student council for going on and making this the wonderful event that it is going to be. Okay, now my message for today, because I'm going a little long. I was in the kitchen this morning before I went to school, and I said, Alexa, play my favorite song. I was testing Alexa, and she starts playing this K-pop group that I've never heard of before in my life. And my wife is like, what are you doing listening to K-pop? And I'm like, is that K-pop? What's K-pop? They're singing in English. They're not singing in Korean. What's going on here? K-pop is huge, right? And my kid is doing the dance in her dance class to this song. And I'm like, unbelievable how South Korea is culturally developing all these things. I know I mentioned culture and music and the arts earlier, and here I am tying it all back in. But it is amazing to me, right? And this is the way my brain works. It's amazing to me that there is a line, there is a border between North Korea, and South Korea is this shining country pushing culture out, pushing all these elements out. And that border, those neighbors are living in a completely different universe. So are the neighbors in your neighborhood, the people sitting around you, the people that you don't know what their universe is like, guys. My message is simple. Take care of each other. Love on each other. You don't know what's on the other side of that fence. Their grass is probably not greener. So do things, be overt, be loving, be supporting, rally around your community, and just show that positive energy. That's why I'm so proud of this toy drive. I'm Lester Diaz, your principal. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you in this capacity.